Change your attitude, change your plan. There could never really be justice on stolen land. Are you really for peace and equality? Or when my